too. I don't know what it was, but I also thought it was over, and I think maybe it's because I fist bumped him, but like he looked at me and goes, "It's not over." I was like, "Ah, well, GG's." I am back, my people. I know it has been a while. It's been a month. Don't kill me. I'm sorry. Point is, we're here, and I wanted to do something that we haven't done in a little bit, which is to go back and revisit a tournament run. This one's not too long ago. This is about 2 weeks ago. I got a tournament win, and it was a very exciting one, personally for me, because I got to fight one of my favorite players to fight on his main, and honestly, it was a very exciting event overall, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So here we go. All right, so overall this tournament, we have at least, I believe there's 3 different matches that were on stream for me, so we can talk about those, and I will show you those. So let's do it. Starting off with my winners semifinals match against one of my training partners, Brandon, and his crazy-ass maniacal JP. All right, goofy-ass little start. You might notice pretty early on with us fighting, there is a lot of late layer activity already having here. This is one of the only players here in Gainesville that I do believe that I do not start on layer 1. We already have each other's, you know, information down. Like I said, we're training partners, so there's a lot of stuff we already know that we like to do. So I would say we're already on like layer 5 here or some crap, you know. Didn't like that, but we'll take it. That first game was a lot of like pickups off of interactions I didn't think were gonna work, and that is a skill in itself that I do think is very important. Being able to react quickly when something happens that you didn't realize, and being able to take advantage of it for sure. Ooh, that was. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think I meant to DP that. We'll take it. Okay. That was something right there. So this is a weird interaction if you look at it from Brandon's side. We get a throw tech. He goes for the raw DI. Now that's kind of a random thing from an outsider's perspective. The reason why this was so smart is because for a while I did have a very strong tendency to DI, sorry, I had a very strong tendency to attempt to throw fireball, especially medium fireball, from this range in the corner after a throw tech, because if they do not DI, it leaves me in very good range. It punishes people trying to get up and mash or jump because it hits meaty, and on top of that, it spaces me out pretty nicely for a medium burn knuckle, which I can hit and get plus frames. However, he knows this, so he used his big brain and started DIing it. So this was a cool interaction because this was, obviously, we were way past these layers already. So because he has already punished me enough times with this, I reacted back, and I was ready. Definitely wanted the meter on this one because burnout sequence was very nice. And I do believe, yeah, we should be able to kill pretty easily here. We'll take it. All right, next game. He's trying to bait out stuff. I'm trying to bait out stuff. Okay. He wants me to press there, I can tell. Unfortunate spacing. I was trying to bait out him trying to drive rush check me. I got the fireball conversion, thankfully. Okay. I messed it up. I did learn a conversion that would allow you to get out of that amnesia, but I messed it up. I don't think I did it in this tournament, if I remember correctly. There's the low. Okay. This does not kill, so what do we do here? Overhead reset. Nice. Hell yeah. Dude, that conversion's crazy. That's some Ken stuff right there, bro, because you don't even need a counter hit. It just needs to hit. Because it hits meaty. Okay, we got round win. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get the conversion off of that, but I'll take it, bro. That was one of the crazier ones right there. One of the crazier whip punishes. That's the thing about JP, I feel like if you can stay outside of his range, you can usually do pretty well. This is hence why you see me shifting back and forth around this range right here. Because normally, you know, you'd be getting a lot closer trying to get out of those low forwards and stuff like that. But this guy's normals are so good. He's swinging a damn cane. So you got to sit all the way back. That's why you'll constantly be sitting me doing, you'll see me doing that, baiting out large normals and spikes and stuff like that. There's the portal. Dude, I got away with that a lot. Honestly, there were certain things I did this day that were kind of weird, but they worked. All right, what's the mix? I tried to bait him out there. All right, so what do we got here? Yep, tried to jump over it. Thought I saw a ghost there. Got a spike. I think he's going to level 3 here. Yeah, he might as well. Okay. He's actually in a really good spot here, but he almost burned me out right there. Ah, I think I meant to press parry there and I didn't get anything. That was unfortunate. Okay, there's the medium kick. Poke. Trying to sit right outside of this range while also pushing him down is very hard, I will tell you that. And on top of trying to play a fireball war with JP is not really doable most of the time. So definitely very proud of how I ended up getting to play this game because, yeah, this is a difficult one for sure. Did not need to spend that drive rush, but we'll take it. I realized you don't have to do that anymore. And, yeah, that should kill. Nice. Yeah, it's hard with JP. You know, you want to stay on top of him like with a lot of other characters, you know, like in the corner. You'd want to treat him like any other character, but that amnesia, man, I'm telling you, it adds so much to the point where you kind of got to bait him out more. So, I mean, that's the way I play it personally. I don't know if it works for everybody else, but that's how I've had to play it for a while. So I think at this point I was up 2 games, and he decided to start locking in. Okay, just saw me try to get a perfect parry on that spike there. Might come in handy later if I get a few of those. There's the... Yeah, I'm telling you, there's the whip punish. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get a hit there, so I just drive rushed up. There's the medium DP. We'll take it. Oh, I think I was trying to get the light. I can't believe he let me get away with that. Level 1, I like this. I think we get the medium kick frame kill, if I remember correctly. Dude, that thing is nice. I recommend you spend that bar if you want to get that, because I played like an idiot right there. But that setup is so nice. God, that normal. I'm pretty sure that's like a medium, too. Okay. Did not get the plus frames there. I started pressing anyway, because I figured he wouldn't notice. He somehow didn't. And he burned himself out here for this. Yeah, I got hit by the command grab. That's the last thing I would have expected from him to do there. And I thought I had drive there, so I tried to drive reversal, but it was just enough time for me to not get it. Okay. Dude, he keeps getting into that. I'm telling you. If you see something work, you got to keep doing it. It's a free way to get in. Because he wants to push that advantage. I don't know if he should be doing that. Especially with the drive advantage and him being a zoner, but... Alright, and once again, here's that medium kick frame kill. What's the mix? Now, I unfortunately missed my crosscut there, but you can see how strong that setup is. Because even though I whiffed that throw, if I had a crosscut, I would have been able to punish. I spent it all there. That was the most risky overhead reset of the tournament, I swear. I risked it all just for that. Drive rush. That was not real. He didn't punish it. Yeah. I go in, overhead, but this time we didn't have a combo. He got the cross up. Level 3? I'm sure this works, but it's just kind of a weird choice. I guess because I'm in the corner. Seems like a smart move, but I don't know. I think this ends up working out for him, but I would normally say this might not be your best option here. Yeah, because I played like an idiot. Yeah, I walked forward. I thought I was parrying there, but it happens. Alright, moving on to our 4th game here. Try to get that perfect parry on that spike. Had the timing right, but unfortunately, there it is. You see how strong that is? You just immediately get to skip the whole screen. Skip neutral. That parry was bad. Don't ever heavy burn knuckle when you see spikes, bro. Alright, now what's he gonna do? Amnesia? I thought he was. And we're safe here. Now I think... What conversion do I go for here? That's not a bad conversion, considering I didn't have to spend too much bar. That's the unfortunate thing, is that you kind of want... In that situation, I think you're better off doing a heavy kick, meterless counter conversion, because if you want to drive rush for a mix after that, you need bar. So now I'm in burnout, you see how rough it is. Because I think I actually could have had that, but I burned myself out. I mean, like, JP is the #1 character you cannot be burning yourself out against. He literally can guarantee a win if he's good enough. Try to... I was assuming I was going to go for the delayed low, but I did not. Backdash to get me safe from his long-ass normals. Walk up throw. Interesting. Oh, I tried to get DP. I got light jab. That's okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, nice. See, this is I like that sweep to punish my backdash. I think we go level 3 here. Yeah, I don't honestly like this option. I think I could have done a level 1, maybe frame kill. If level 1 didn't kill, yeah, I don't like this option. I think I was just nervous and I got a hit, and I was like, I gotta do it, you know? But now, we're going into the final round, he has 3 bar, I have nothing. If I had like 1 bar, maybe I could make this work, but this is such a difficult spot. Because like we start off the round with me making a bad decision, and he's got the meter to make use of it. Sweep. Okay. Yeah. Very proud of that with punish. Okay, well, micro walk throw. He did tell me a while ago that he thinks that micro walk is broken because he can't tell that it's a throw. It's like, you're JP, I don't want to hear you complain. Now, unfortunately, I think I probably could have killed him here if I was slightly closer and I got that medium punch, probably drive rush, down heavy punch, back, probably, you know, heavy crack shooter, something like that into level 1. I probably could have killed him, but I was not close enough, and clearly I whipped it. Now, thankfully, I didn't put myself in a burnout here, but that... I didn't like that burn knuckle, and I was holding down parry. Do we block low jump? No, we parried. We're dead. We're going final game on this one. Just walking forward. There's the perfect parry. Look, I'm telling you, man. Perfect parry, spike, drive rush is a good option. He mashed there for some reason. Now, this could have been pre-patch when... drive rush crouch light kick might have not been as plus as it is now, because I know it's more now, but still, he definitely was mashing. This is unfortunate, bro. I got the read of a fucking lifetime here. I remember thinking that he was gonna go for something weird. The moment I saw my sweep not hit him and he just disappeared, I was like, oh, he has to be teleporting. So thankfully I was able to react quick. I saw this coming. There's no way that he's throwing here. I had to imagine he was gonna press it normal because he thought he would cross me up and I wouldn't block it. So thankfully I did get the reaction here, but I didn't go for the right conversion. So I got the medium and I should have went for crouch medium. Unfortunately, I thought I got punish counter here. I did not. It countered. So heavy whiffed, and because I was confident, I dropped. But yeah, it happens. Okay, anti-air. Okay, I parried there because I think I thought the portal was still behind me and I was worried. The range on those portals is so belligerent. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. That was probably a big brain move right there. I felt very good about that one. Okay. Hopefully we don't kill here. I was gonna say, hopefully we don't spin all the bar. Perfect. We don't need to. Alright. We are now a match point away. Oh my god, he round start jumps. Gotta be careful about round start fireball. Did see that coming. He did that option again. I imagine we're probably doing a level 3 here. No, we did not. Didn't get a combo after that. I think we level 3 here? Yeah, we got to. Unfortunately, if I remember correctly, we made one bad error here and messed it up. Yeah, if I was playing this again, knowing Brandon, he definitely wanted me to do something. He either wanted me to approach him so he could hit me, or he wanted me to throw out an option so he could react with level 3. For some reason, I decided to slowly dash up and then not press anything. I think I just must have thought he was going to like go throw or something, but yeah, he went straight into level 3 here. A lot of drive here. I somehow whiffed my parry there. And I'm dead. But it's not over. I thought it was over as well. As you might hear in the background, they started clapping. For some reason, I did the same thing too. I don't know what it was, but I also thought it was over. And I think maybe it's because I fist bumped him, but like he looked at me and goes, "It's not over." I was like, ah. Well, GG's. That was the moment I had a realization that like all those errors from the last round happened. I was like, I got this now. Okay, no perfect parry there, but I'm feeling good. Okay, boom. Don't spend the bar. I gotta keep it this time. Now I know. Boom. Exactly what I wanted before. What's the mix? Medium kick frame kill. Okay, Amnesia's fine. We got the luckiest thing ever. He missed his throw tech. Dash up. That's all we need. Now this won't kill. Frame kill. Whiffed my DP here. Now, obviously that could have been a free kill right there if I got a cross cut. I didn't. And I also fell for command grab here. But look at the health lead. There's really not a ton he could do here. Even after me trying to jump out of that, there's really not too much he could do here. And I take it. Really close game. Very fun winner semis. All right, and now we move on to winners finals match against Silver Fuck, and we will be running this one like never before because I think I've run into him in winners finals very, very, very often, and not making too many adaptations. So this was one of the first times I was thankfully making all the adaptations I wanted. Okay, walk up throw. Just the DP, wanted that. Okay, nobody bites off of that. I have to do that first. I just need to see. Better off doing that full little pressure string at first. This was interesting. The thing that's so interesting about this situation right here is after DP here, I can go medium fireball here, and this whiffs obviously, and the idea of this is that I can drive rush up, and most likely they will probably be going for 2 different options depending on who I'm fighting. They might parry, and if they were to parry, I can drive rush and get a punish counter throw, and if they jump, obviously I get a DP because I whiffed the light kick here, and I get a little DP. Obviously, they could just sit back and like drive rush check me, but you know, we just started the game. We're not that far in the layers. This is the first time you see all this interaction, so yeah. But I do really like that situation. Ooh, bad heavy kick though. Should have done light kick. That hop is pretty difficult. You either gotta like tech it with like a throw, or you really gotta do like a light kick. Full conversion here. I hope I back throw. Loved it. Exactly what I wanted. Yep, makes sense. He's got bar. He's got to spend it. Low forward. Keep it simple. Yeah. Okay. Knew that whiff, so I had to go for that. Tried to do a spacing trap there, but he didn't bite. Unfortunate burn knuckle. He's really good at those jumps to bait on my burn knuckle. I definitely realized pretty early on I had to stop doing it as much. Tried a spacing trap, didn't do anything. The fireball, just enough. My idea with that was to get close enough so he would think it's his turn, but it's not. Didn't want the air-to-air there. I think that was supposed to be a player 2 side DP, but didn't get it. It's all good. Didn't get really punished too much for this, I believe. Let's see. Once he pops level 2, it's usually pretty rough. But if you just play slow, you just wait. It's usually not too bad. Right there, I tried to bite. I tried to DP. Do we get level 3 here? Level 3. I don't remember what I did here. Close to burnout. Maybe heavy burn knuckle for plus frames? No, OD. And then I think we just... Yeah, and this is... He's literally... He walks in my face. That's guaranteed to work. Just OD. Okay. Low forward. I do know he wants that Blanca Chan, so I do get a drive rush when I see it. It's just like a JP portal. You see it full screen. It is punishable if you're fast enough. But you have to be ready for it. It's not something you just see and then like a minute later react. Tried to DP there. I'm surprised I got Crutch Medium Punch. I bet you were... No, we're not burn knuckling here? Very surprised. Obviously, I didn't want medium DP. I definitely wanted burn knuckle. And I'm in burnout here. Yeah, I don't like that heavy burn knuckle up close. I know he's in burnout, but yeah, not a good move. Okay. Okay, yeah, see, once again, not biting on that whole little string right there. I'm trying to see if they'll try to punish it, so then I can take advantage of it next time I see it. But he sits there, so I get to continue my pressure and continue taking my advantage on him. Now we'll just play this slow game of me throwing out fireballs until he tries to take his turn. The spacing trap. He hops. This was smart. That was actually so smart. And he got to swap sides with me. Unfortunately, I think he whiffed a meaty there or something. Level 2 setup. Yeah, I really, really wanted him to press something there because I thought I could get him, I thought I could burn him out right there, but it happens. Goes for a lot of damage here, along with the mix. I mean, yeah, DP once again. I don't even know if I meant to do that because that was light. Yeah, nice. He read my throw tech. That was good. We are 1-1. Ooh. Tried to get right outside of that range of that crouch medium punch. Could not. Yeah. Could have been better. I knew that combo wasn't going to work, so I figured I'd just go for the same thing before. Just keep him in the spacing I like, so I can throw fireballs at him. Double medium kick. He's still not pressing anything, which is why I keep going for stuff like that. Okay. First throw we were able to get away with after that drive rush. Just test his knowledge on the plus frames. Okay, he parries that. And then he immediately reversals. Got you. Yeah, yeah. I think I was... Okay. Oh my god, first crosscut of the night. Let's get it. We got a burn knuckle here at some point. There we go. And meaty DI is the move. I don't think this kills, though. Oh, no, it does, because I think I went for a level 2. Okay, so now he's pressing. That's what I was waiting for. So I noticed that he starts to press on that pressure, and I don't know if it's because he sees the crouch light kick, and because back then that was not exactly real. But now I try. I believe I try to take advantage of that now. Ooh, that was a bad low forward. I was just, yeah, now I'm just playing nervous, just pressing buttons. Slow down. Slow the hell down. I just gotta wait. Exactly. We need one good read, and we can reset back to neutral. And now the neutral's good. Spacing is good, I mean. DP. Medium, very nice. That's what I want. Plus frames. I don't know if he walked back there, but I tried to micro walk throw. Maybe he knew that. He didn't punish me. I knew I didn't want to go to burnout there. That hop was crazy good. Yeah. Stand medium punch. Okay. A crazy drive rush check with medium fireball. Now he's starting to reverse a little bit more mid-screen. That's fine. Unfortunate. He definitely didn't want to do that. Okay, we burn him out. Okay, so this is a little dangerous. Exactly, right there. We get the level 2. But he made a mistake himself. We both went a little dumb there. Level 3 here. I like this. If I remember correctly, he has a pretty big brain play here. I don't remember. Yeah, that was beautiful. Yeah, he knew I was going to DI there, try to hit him raw DI, so he went into coward crouch and baited it out. Question is, does he kill me here? I think he does. Yeah. Like walk up throw, right? Yeah. Nice. So now I am down 2 games. I had to try my best to take what I learned from the first 3 games that we played and see what he was respecting, what he was not respecting, and this is what I came up with. So starting us off, one of my biggest issues with one of the things I'm known for in my local scene is that I react to everything with like a DP or something like that, usually pretty quickly. So I am prone a lot of the times to getting punished by faked out like jumps and stuff like that that can punish DP. One of the main options I know he likes to do as a Blanca player is a rainbow ball, as you can go at different ranges and speeds, and it's really kind of hard to tell until like the last second where it's gonna land. I remember a while ago I was labbing how to deal with it, and one of the easiest options I learned was just to wait till it falls on you and just perfect parry it, because it kind of, if it's gonna land on you and you're like full screen, it's about the same speed every time. So it's really not too hard to perfect parry. You just have to parry a little bit later than you think it might be. So that was one of the main options I opted for here. And you'll see that works out a few different times here. Okay. Nice. Got the low. Got the tech there. And I think now I realize if I walk forward, I need to block low. So you'll notice I start crouching a little bit more when I walk. Because if I can stop out his jump and his coward crouch, or I'm sorry, his low, obviously he's like full screen diagonal low, then I can just get free punishes. That seems to work. That's just like a weird little string I like to do. I do it pretty often. I did it the other night too, and it seems to work. It's sometimes most of the things I do are pretty intentional, based off things that I've watched or learned. This is just some shit that I made up and it works, so not too much of a reason for it. If it works, it works, you know. Spend the bar, got the throw. Terry's pressure in the corner is absolutely suffocating. Okay. Didn't want that DI there, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I could have got whiff punish off that crack shoot. Okay. That was an unfortunate spacing where it would have been hard to punish. Now this is a good spot. We'll take it. So yeah, I tried to get that parry. Unfortunately there, the spacing was not where I needed it to be. Okay, that conversion helps. Oki's great. We get this nice little combo as well. Frame kill. And he has meter, so he's going to reversal. I'm pretty sure he did this too late. He did. Hell yeah, we'll take this. So here's the most unfortunate moment of this tournament in my mind. This was a beautiful read. Or not a read, but you know, it was a beautiful moment. I saw Blanca Shan throw out. I go, hey, drive rush low forward. He happened to go level 2 here. And obviously that's a punish. But I went for a conversion I don't normally do. I think normally I would do like medium, like power charge or something there into DP. And I didn't do that. So I whiffed my level 3. I wish I would have just noticed that I whiffed it and then not pressed it. But no, I had to whiff it. So yeah, not a great look. However, I do still win this. ODDP, just the right read. Plus frames. Try not to burn out just yet. He doesn't punish that, so I can keep doing it. Most people know you can punish it, but because he doesn't, and that was probably the most clutch moment of my entire goddamn career. Previously, when I fight him, I tend to try to perfect parry his drive rush because it's pretty quick, and it throws me off, so I don't usually have it in my mental stack to try to drive rush check. And that's when I realized that if I just do that, it makes this matchup a lot easier. So, thankfully, my brain clicked in, and we got the perfect drive rush check. Saved my ass. So now we're back to 2-2. Okay, now we just walk forward. Broken ass normal. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Medium. Checks Blanca ball. All Blanca balls. It checks it. And he's having to spend bar here, which is what I want. Could have back thrown there, but it's okay. trying to jump as much as I can to bait out those Blanca balls. I want him to go into the corner, which is hence why I tend to jump a lot. I want him to bring himself there. Minus frames into reversal. See right there. I can usually DP Blanca ball pretty consistently, but a lot of times it's easier to just wait for it. Okay, and the overhead reset, and we did it again. God, that was risky. Okay, Blanca-chan, you just drive rush, I'm telling you. Okay, save me with the knees. What are we doing here? Sets up the Blanca-chan. I think he wants me to parry so he can throw, but unfortunately he timed it incorrectly. Once again, he's not biting there. He goes into medium and immediately goes into level 2. What do we do to punish this? 'Cause I don't think we... Yeah, he jumps over the fireball. That was really smart. Did I try to... What do I do here? Ooh, I fell for that one. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm dead here. Yeah, totally mixed me up. So last game, last round on this winners finals. I'm just waiting. See, look at that. He knows. Look at that, dude. I think I start out this last game burnout, probably. Do I really? Oh my god, I think he chips me out. What the hell do I do here? Do I just play it slow? Low forward? He doesn't punish that. That's fake. Once again, punishable. He's not punishing it. Just gotta rely on those knowledge checks every once in a while. Okay, we gotta get out. I'm trying to get out of his range. I want him to come to me. And that's exactly what's happening here. Keep myself safe. There's the perfect parry. And I want that screen. Carry, wake up. And if I remember correctly, I knew I didn't have the combo in my brain to kill here. I went for the wrong one, so I went for a reset instead. And it happened to work. So yeah, that is how I closed out winners finals. And we ended up going to Grand's winners side. For this one, the audio is off, so I'm going to turn off our audio. Okay. Unfortunate throw whiff there. Yeah, he tends to micro walk through there. I think I was ready for that. He also thought that was minus or something. Either way he pressed. I'd like to throw that out because it's really long range. Okay, that medium punch is coming in work, I'm telling you. I mean, it's coming in handy. Jesus, can't talk. Oh, I love this conversion. Boom. Wanted to burn him out, didn't. That's fine because our overhead frame killed enough so that we could get away with that DP. I don't think this combos. No, it does. Do we get the dash up meaty? We do. I really wanted to burn out him there, but he was smart enough to press a button. Boom. Can't believe I reacted to that. Don't swap sides here. It's hard with Blanca's big body. Instead, I, for some reason, went for that conversion. And heavy burn knuckle works. Sometimes it just works. I'm telling you. Okay, fireball. He didn't jump around start there. Got lucky with that. Crack shoot. Just want to fucking cover the space because I know he's not punishing those options that are safe. You know, because a lot of that stuff is punishable, but he doesn't seem to have the exact knowledge checks like down yet. So I really had no reason not to just do that stuff to skip neutral. You know, obviously you could just DI heavy crack shoot and you can jab most of the stuff like that that's entirely fake. There you go. But he wasn't doing that, so I had to take advantage of it for sure. I don't like that level 1. I've had that work before, but you have to usually wait until he hops onto the other side with you. Okay, try to chip him out here. He does it to himself out of instinct to try to parry. That was really smart. That was really good. Yeah. Okay, trying to skip neutral as fast as possible. I don't want him to be able to set up a Blanca-chan or anything like that. Far away. He does that to himself. Hopefully we don't spend too much bar here. We do not. That was a weird little light jab frame kill. Minus here. But he spent all of his bar for this. So if I can just get out of his level 2, I will be safe here. Because he literally burned himself out. Just need to get rid of that Blanca-chan. He literally went the other way, so it helped me out. DP, I'll take it. And yeah, that's going to do it. Hell yeah. Keep it simple, hopefully. Yeah, it's level 2, exactly. Alright, then we're moving on to that second game. As you can tell, I'm trying to wait I just want to find an opportunity to punish one of his 3 options he typically does in neutral, the Blanca chance setup, the Blanca ball, or his jump to bait up my burn knuckle. And that's why I got the little jab or light kick whiff right there that thankfully worked out. Oh, look at that, minus frames into reversal. Boom, medium kick frame kill. Oh, I did not expect to jump there. I think I expected throw. That's why I did jump. Thankfully, that was a really bad. We gotta go back a little bit. So real quick, because I'm talking really fast. So obviously I didn't think he was gonna jump here, which was really funny. So he did air to air me first, and then I did imagine that he probably wanted to make it his turn again, because if he presses a button and walks back, I imagine he knows that I can just fireball and chip him out or burn him out, you know? So made sense for him to want to go into an option here. It whiffed, I jump, and I thankfully saw it in time and got the DP here. He didn't walk back. I thought he was going to roll back. This is why I went for this heavy burn knuckle here. And even though I think normally even if he rolled back, it wouldn't be plus, it might end up putting me in a good situation because I thought it was going to chip out. It did not, and he was right in front of my face, and he perfect parried. So yeah, not a great interaction, but it's fine. He's still, oh my god, okay. He put himself in the corner, we'll take it. Burn myself out here. I think I must have been looking at his meter thinking it was mine, because I said I was going to burn him out there, but clearly I wouldn't have been able to because I was the one close to burning out. Yeah, I think that's probably what I was thinking. So I have to imagine, like, if I just saw it now, then yeah, that's probably what I saw then. Okay. Dude, there's too many hits on that move. It's crazy. You will see a few more interactions throughout this game that were not exactly intentional, but go into that skill I was talking about previously with you guys about how you know, you can't be fumbling interactions you don't expect. If you see something you don't expect, you got to be able to react quick enough and take advantage of that situation. I like that single hit confirm. Boom, punished. I think I remember correctly, I wouldn't normally every single time I wake up drive rush, but I didn't expect him to run up here and try to hit me with the meaty or just, you know, drive rush heavy kick, because I was expecting him to be far away with 3 Blanca chains for him to, you know, put one of them out, but he didn't. So yeah, he got me with this. Still not burnt out here. Boom, boom, boom. We got just enough to go for that level 3. That conversion definitely could have been a lot better, but I think it was the easiest, most guaranteed one. Sometimes if you're in these brackets, you're playing nervous and you just want the outcome, or, you know, the thing that you want. For instance, like if level 3 is the main goal, then sometimes you just got to do whatever the simplest thing is to get to that point. Because sometimes in these brackets, you know, there's a lot of factors that can make you fumble and drop. As you saw earlier, I dropped that level 3. All right, plus frames. Nice. I wanted a micro walk throw. Thankfully, I didn't get punished there. And I think DI will not work here. Okay, this is really weird. So the stream does lag out here a little bit here. So the thing that shows how I got to this winning interaction does not exactly show. However, I did think about this. This is some shit that I've done before. I thought he was jumping back Blanca ball, or air Blanca, so I was like, cool, I'll DP. Didn't work. And then he walked up and he was in burnout, so I was like, do I really get punished if I just DP? And somehow it worked, because I guess he was pressing. Alright, so stream lags out here a little bit, so we can't see how I get to this interaction, but I guess I was able to get a DI here, and I dropped the combo, burn myself out, and then light jab, and yeah, into a throw. As you can tell on the top right there, I literally dropped down because I was like, I did not want to do that, and he is laughing because, yeah, clearly that did not want to happen. But it worked, you know, like, it's stuff like that. Like, you gotta, sometimes you gotta take advantage of things like that happening, because they do happen. Beautiful perfect parry from his side. Plus the mix. Okay, I fell for that again. Once again, realizing that I need to be blocking low. I'm fine with him doing this here. Have to realize that he's gonna have to take his side back. He punished me for that. I was biting. Mix. Okay. With punish. Ah, didn't get the conversion I wanted though. Definitely wanted to take it full screen. DP to jump over Blanca ball. We will take it. Almost burned myself out here, but I really just want to skip neutral, and I know that he's not punishing a lot of those options that can be punished. Okay, what are we doing here? A little bit of stagger pressure. He baits and punishes my overhead reset. That's fine. Don't have the meter here, but if I play slow enough, I feel like I can be safe. So I think that's what I do here. I just kind of jump back, try to bait out a lot of his stuff. trying to jump to bait out that Blanca. Unfortunately, heavy crack shoot was not the move. And here comes a read that we talked about after this tournament being pretty crucial in saving my run here, which was that I did a jump here. And if you guys noticed, earlier in this tournament, there was a moment where when I was in the corner and I went for, I think it was heavy crack shoot or DI, he was ready with that stand strong medium punch. And I was terrified of that happening again and just killing me right here while I was in the middle of like a normal. So I figured, screw it. I make a wrong guess here. You know, like if I get hit here, once I land, I die anyway. You know, he could literally just do any normal into any button and it kills me. And so I figured, why not? I got 2 bar. I'm up 2 games. So I land, and thankfully, look at that. He's going for that stand medium punch. I got the level 1, and it did enough and killed. So yeah, stuff like that happens sometimes, you know? And it's really about those micro little decision-making moments where you have to decide, like, is this a worthy, you know, risk to take? And I do find that at this tournament specifically, I was making a lot of those risky plays, but they ended up working out for me pretty well. Okay, parry instead of drive rush check. Unfortunate, but that's fine. It leaves us safe because he didn't punish me for it. Once again, boom, there it is. Taking advantage of the fact that I parry those a little too much. Didn't get the DP there. I must have thrown or something. I don't know. The mix, plus frames, plus frames. Low forward, air to air. What are we doing here? I really want to put him back in the corner here if I remember correctly. I either want to take him to the other side of the screen or I'm trying to back throw him. Okay, play it slow. I want to play footsies. Long ass sweep button. He's not biting. And that's the button I wanted him to throw, but I was too close because I wanted to whip punish it with heavy kick. We get the level 2 mix here. What's he going for? Before I was able to get out of this pretty easily with OD reversal. One of the weirdest interactions I've ever seen here. Now, I don't remember if he hopped here. Is that why? Did he hop? He did hop, and it warped me to the other side. I was just pressing throw because I wanted to throw him out of hop. I can't believe this worked. So yeah, this was pretty crucial in saving my run as well. We had weird little interactions like this, but, you know, you gotta take advantage of it. Now I'm thinking, all right, that was weird, but, you know, I'm the one with the advantage here. I gotta spend this. Boom. There's the reset. And this time I go for a conversion that's a little bit easier. Now, this is close to killing here. And this is... Alright, so it does not kill here. Now, in this situation, he does have the bar. He's got level 1. He doesn't have a Blanca chance set up. I would probably normally do a heavy burn knuckle that can hit him. But I'd be worried that he would tech my throw and then put me in a situation that would be pretty dangerous. So instead, I opted to walk up, and he just sat there. So he whiffed the normal. I didn't punish it, unfortunately. And then from here on out, I pressed low forward. Then I went stand medium. He's just holding it. Sweep whiffs. He didn't punish it, thankfully. So then I had to make up my mind, what the hell was I going to do here, right? I walk up. He goes for this option. And I remembered that he can do stuff out of this. So he hops up. I got so lucky here. Because normally I think if you went for a slow-ass normal like a sweep, you're getting punished. But I somehow did it so early that it frame killed itself into perfect timing so I could do my DP reaction to his anti-aerial move. Or I did my anti-air. So yeah, very hype ending to a tournament that I feel really good about. And yeah, I mean, I've won a few of these. I have at least 10 or 11 of these, but this was one that meant a lot more to me because I got to beat a player that I hold at a very high level in my mind, playing his main and learning and doing better based off the things that he taught me, and just based off playing people and playing him, you know, because like I feel like that's the way I've been learning a lot recently in a lot of these local spots is how to deal with people in general, with their instincts. That is something that I do not recommend you get too stuck on because obviously if you go outside, you play ranked and stuff like that, you're going to be fighting people that you don't have knowledge of their instincts and things that they do. But if you're aware that you're going to be fighting people pretty often, it is something that's worth learning. You know, if you're going to monthlies, weekly, stuff like that, yeah, you got to learn how to beat people based off how they play. But yeah, I think that's the stuff that came into help me in this bracket. But yeah, that is my one of my most recent tournament wins. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So that's going to be it for me today. I'm out of here. Peace.